Yo, what is good, y'all? Today is October 19th. This is a Sunday, currently 7 p.m. here. I want to go over fair value gaps. I know a lot of people have been asking me, people coming up to me and all that stuff, and texting me, can you go over certain confluences you use and all that stuff? So, yeah, I have no problem going over certain confluences. I will be releasing more content about confluences and what I use, who am I as a trader as well. So obviously, starting off first, you need to have TradingView. Obviously, it's a free type of thing. Obviously, if you do want to trade on TradingView, it's a different type of subscription you have to purchase. But I do suggest everyone to get the essential plan. And in order to trade NQ, there's a certain one that you need to buy. I think for the United States, I'm not completely sure, but you guys can search it up for yourselves. But yeah, so this content is going to be strictly about fair value gaps and kind of why they're important as well, and why I use them. So, as well as many of you know, what I trade is the strategy is ICT. I do a lot of continuation models. Continuation models recently have been working out for me a lot, and I kind of don't want to stray away from it. But I did start off doing reversal models kind of type of thing. Obviously, I do a lot of trade recaps, so you guys can go watch those videos and how I use my confluence and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to explain what are fair value gaps. Now, let's just have a gap. This is a gap. This can either be a 15-minute, this can be a 4-hour, this can be a 1-minute gap, this can be a 5-minute gap, and all stuff. And all these gaps are all found in different time frames. No matter what time frame, there's always going to be a gap. So let's start off with the 4-hour, for example. So 4-hour, what do we have here? This is a gap. This is a gap on the 4-hour. Now let's go to the 1 hour. Obviously, 2-hour and 3-hour have them as well, but I don't really be using them. This is a gap. This is a gap. Now let's go in the 15-minute. You can find another gap. Let's see. Let's see if you can find a bullish gap. This is a bullish gap. Let's go in the 1 minute. Obviously, 5-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute have them all as well. This is a 1-minute gap. So, how do you use these gaps and why are they important? First of all, they're important to find Peter arrays and where price wants to go to as well to find draws on liquidity. You can use Peter arrays for a bounce to the draw liquidity or the draw into the like that could be your draw. The 4-hour fair value gap can be the draw on liquidity and where you want to see price go to. So there's many ways to use Peter arrays for value gaps, Peter arrays, whatever. I'm just gonna go over fair value gaps on how you can use them on a lower time frame. So, for example, let's see if we can find a fair value gap and why it was useful in the time being. Let's see. Okay, this is a good one. Small one, but it's still fair value gap and why this is so important. So, as you can see, this is a 1-minute fair value gap. Of course, all the different time frames have the same type of thing, so I don't want to go over every single one time frame, but they're all going to look the same. So this is a 1-minute fair value gap. What is this fair value gap doing? This fair value gap is trading into this candle, traded into the 1-minute fair value gap, respected the 1-minute fair value gap, and is now trading lower. So many people use fair value gaps like this. They use this as an entry, wherever they want to put their stop, it does not matter. Put the stop there and then let the trade run because they have conviction that this fair value gap is going to get respected. Now let's find another example. Let's see. So choppy price. Alright, this is a different kind of one right here. How is this fair value gap getting respected? How is this 1-minute fair value gap getting respected? This 1 minute fair value gap gets left behind. It doesn't have to be right away respected. Trades higher, leaves this 1 minute fair value gap. Trades lower, we could wait for it to get traded into lower. Entry right there. So, and then TP at the high. Obviously, it's not that simple. I know. I'm just explaining you how you can use fair value gaps as bounces into the draws on liquidity. Now, let's see an inversion type of play. So inversions are basically fair value gaps that got disrespected. Obviously, they're all going to be same type of situation, all different time frames. So every single one of them is going to be in every different time frame. Obviously, I don't want to bore you guys with this information. This should be in and out, and you guys should be able to look up more videos and see what best works for you. So, as you can see here, this is a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. Forget about these green candles here. Let me see if I pull it. Yeah. So this is a fair value gap. Now, what is happening here? There's two ways we could take this trade. Now, let me tell you why. This trade can get respected. We can take a short. This fair value gap can get disrespected. We can take a long. Obviously, this is not how you should be trading. I'm just explaining you guys how you should use inversions. So if this gap gets disrespected, gets pushed through the fair value gap, then I will enter long. If it gets respected, boom, boom, like this for example. If it gets boom and we trade lower, then I'm taking a short. But if this gap gets disrespected like this, I'm taking a long. Now let's see what price it is. Price disrespects the gap, as you can see. Price disrespects the gap. This gap turns into an inversion. This gap is an inversion now. Now we are looking to take longs only. We take partials at this high. Going break even. And then wherever our draw on liquidity is. Same thing on all 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. It does not matter. I use inversions for my entry model on the lower time frames. 1 minute, 5 minute. For value gaps are mostly, I use them for higher time frames as well. So I use for value gaps for 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minute. In order to find a bounce in price that can help me push my not predict. In order to you need to react to the market. So I want to react. Once it gets to my certain level, then I can have an entry model back up higher using the inversion, the fair value gap getting disrespected and having a buy model back up. So yeah, that's a little bit more about fair value gaps. Obviously, I'm going to go over a lot more confluences. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys want to see happen. Yeah, that's a little bit more about fair value gaps. There's obviously a bunch of other YouTube videos you guys can be watching. Yeah, I just want to keep it quick, simple, not a lot into it. Obviously, there's going to be a lot that you need to deal with in your trading journey, especially if you're watching this video. Most of the time, you're a new trader. So there's other videos out there, other videos that you want to learn. I kept it sweet and simple for you. I showed you what fair value gaps are and what inversions are, how you should use them. So yeah, please like and subscribe, follow the Instagram, join the Discord, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow, trading day. Peace.